And finally, the WBIR Connecting Hearts program provides local homebound senior citizens with food and companionship. Here's WBIR 10 News reporter Stephanie Haynes.
As you filled the crates of food, you helped out a local homebound senior in need.
This is a group of Mobile Mill clients that need a little extra help. These clients are extremely isolated. Most of them have lost a spouse, lost family members. A lot of them are really up in years, and they are looking for or hoping for volunteers to come out and visit them extra to the Mobile Mill.
That's where Connecting Hearts comes in. Volunteers provide food and, more importantly, companionship to seniors.
Ask you a few questions and then they'll pair you up with someone.
Connecting Hearts volunteer Angela Grant visits her 93-year-old pair once a week.
He talks about how he's lonely a lot, and people don't get to come see him as much, and he can't get out, he can't drive.
She says her new friendship is rewarding.
So knowing that I'm making a difference in his life, but he's really brightening my life.
Grant Sr. is not alone. Mobile Meals delivers to 900 homebound seniors every day in Knox County. Right now, Connecting Hearts has 30 volunteers, but 20 more seniors are looking for volunteers just like you. But even if you can't volunteer your time, donating food helps too.
People come in and donate today, it'll carry us into winter, and so we'll be good for those Mobile Meals clients to have some food.
Stephanie Haynes, WBIR 10 News.
It means so much. You can sign up anytime on WBIR.com/connectinghearts. And that is going to do it for us. Thank you so much for